After a second hike session that gave us everything we hoped for and more, we returned with full hearts and full memory cards. With a quiet tea break and a few shared smiles, we began preparing for night adventure. The forest hadn't gone to sleep yet, and neither had we. Once again, we stepped into the dark, chasing calls, watching shadows, listening for the unseen. Our goal? To meet one of the forest's most secretive hunters, owls. We were deep into the night trail, watching for owls, listening for wings in the dark. But what we found was something we never expected. A Bengal slow loris, watching us with wide, curious eyes. The night had shown us more than we ever expected, but forest wasn't done yet. After a long search, finally there it was, the Oriental Bay owl, one of the most elusive owls of the Indian forest. Rarely seen, even more rarely filmed, a true phantom of the night. This was more than birding, this was a gift. The final morning, and the forest gave us its own gentle alarm. The common hill moina, our wake up call, and the forest favorite vocalist. With just one session left, we packed our gear once more and set off for the trail to Height 4. The afternoon light was warm, the trail familiar, but the sense of wonder was still very much alive. Height 4, a quiet corner of the forest we hadn't explored until now. And as always, we had no idea what was waiting. There was one bird we'd really hoped to see on this trip, and the chances were slim. The Asian stubtail. Tiny, fast, and almost impossible to track unless you are in the right place at the right time. The forest held its breath. Our final hide, our final session. The light was perfect, the air still. And then, like a shadow sliding between shadows, our first visitor appeared, the laser shortwing. Secretive, silent, and often gone before you know it. It's a bird you don't chase, you just wait. And if you are lucky, the forest sends it to you. Round body, stubby tail, dark plumage, and soft, low movement, often confused with fallen leaves due to the perfect camouflage. They like dense, dark forest undergrowth in hills and mountain forests, shy and ground-dwelling. Rarely vocal during the day, walks more than it flies, often described as a forest mouse in feathers. Males may show blue tones, females are browner and even harder to spot. A quiet start to the final hide, the kind that makes your heart beat slower and deeper. And just as the forest settled again, a familiar figure returned, the Siberian blue robin. We've seen flashier birds, we've seen rarer birds, but this one somehow meant the most. Some birds don't just show up in your camera, they settle quietly in your memory. And just as the quiet settled again, The undergrowth came alive. Grey-bellied tisia. We had been hearing it for a while, a sharp, tiny call echoing from the shadows. It stayed hidden, teasing us from the thickets, always close but never seen. And then, just when we stopped expecting it, he stepped out. He doesn't sit still, he doesn't stay long, but in his short burst of motion, there's a whole story being told. A forest flicker, a challenge for every camera. But for those few seconds, he gave us everything. Hard to find, harder to forget. We had seen so much, waited so long, and yet one bird still remained. Our target species. The bird that brought us here, the one we almost gave up on. And then, just like that, there he was, the Asian stubtail. His forest pride, a leaf with legs, here and gone in the blink of an eye. So much movement packed into so small a frame. In that moment, it wasn't about the photo or the footage. It was the feeling, the yes from the forest. This forest gave us more than just birds. It gave us silence, wonder, and moments we didn't even know we were waiting for. As we leave Dosdewa behind, there's a weight in the heart, the kind that only comes when something truly special ends. It's hard to say goodbye to morning filled with bird songs and nights lit by owl eyes and slow lorry stares. But we take with us more than photos. We take memories. Some loud, some silent, some feathered, some just feelings. We came chasing rare species. We found them. But in the process, we found something rarer still. A part of ourselves we would almost forgotten, the part that belongs to the wild. And that's where our journey ends. In the stillness of the forest, with echoes of wings and calls still in our hearts. If this blog brought you even a fraction of the wonder we felt, then we have done justice to this magical place. Thank you for watching and for walking these trails with us. Until the next adventure, stay wild, stay listening.